I'm a 40-something-year-old corporate girly that would like to retire in 8 years but has no retirement savings. I'm also $100,000 in debt. $85,000 of that is my student loan debt, and $14,000 is credit card debt that I'd like to pay off by the end of this year, but I don't know how to do that because I don't make enough money. Y'all, it's time for the weekly bank account audit, where I share how I spent my money this week. Coming from someone that has been severely financially irresponsible and has made a lot of financially stupid mistakes, large stupid mistakes over the years, and I'm finally having to pay for those stupid mistakes. They've caught up with me. Also, I've never been someone that was financially aware, consciously spending my money. I never really looked at my bank account before doing these budgeting videos because I used to get so many zero balance and negative balance emails over the years that I literally got traumatized and didn't want to open my bank account. It's been something that I've just been overcoming over the last couple of months. I'm finally in the best financial, emotional, mental state of my life that I am finally able to get to a place where I feel like I can start to tackle my debt and become more financially aware and just like spend my money more wisely on a weekly, daily basis. I'm not perfect by any means. I don't hop on this app and portray myself to be perfect, I hope, because I'm definitely not. I hope that in these videos I'm doing are just teaching me how to be better and spend my money more wisely. A couple of housekeeping items before we dive in what I spent my money on this week is I'm a salary employee. I make $2,150.59 every 2 weeks. I haven't had to work overtime, so I don't know what that looks like if that ever comes about. Basically, I'm not saving lives, I'm saving PDFs. So I don't know if there'll ever be a time that I work overtime. I also make random money off the internet. I got my first ever YouTube paycheck recently, which I went over in my budgeting video the other week, I think last weekend. I got $138.25 for that, and I'm so grateful. Thank you for watching my videos, commenting, liking, sharing them, hating on them in the comments. I don't care. Thank you for all the engagement. It really helps. That money is going to be spent paying off my debt. I also made $41.07 from my Amazon storefront. All of my social media money and like my Amazon storefront money, that kind of just fluctuates. Hopefully it will trend upwards over the next couple of years because I could really use that money to go up. Now it's time to get in what I spent this week. I tried a new coffee, which, to be honest, I don't think is worth the amount of money I spent on it. I bought Purity Coffee, I think it's called that, and it's basically third-party tested for mold because coffee is one of the things that can have high amounts of mold just because of how it's grown in low-laying ground where there's a lot of standing water and stuff like that. And I've been having some health issues, so I've been just trying to get to the root of them. I have worked with a doctor, but I don't feel like they did enough for me. And at the end of the day, you know how the U.S. healthcare system works. So I gotta try to do something for myself. So I've been trying to figure out, is it the mold in the coffee? Is it the caffeine? But I cannot live without caffeine. I've got to have it. Considering I wake up at like 4:30 in the morning to get ready to go to work. And I work at a desk job all day. So brain dead. If I don't have coffee, I don't know if I'll be able to function. Long story short, I spent $31.95 on the coffee. If you want, I will link it in the description of this video. It is really tasty coffee. It's just kind of on the expensive side. So I just don't know if I'll get that again. I might get something else that's just not as expensive and probably has mold in it. At least for now. I spent $1.99 on Apple storage. My coffee pot espresso machine is on the fritz and I need to get a new one. And randomly it will just stop working. And then the next day it's fine again. So I have to keep it cleaned out regularly, pour vinegar through it and stuff like that. And if I don't do it on a specific day of the week, every 7 days or every 6 days, it will stop working. And one day I was running late, I think it was Tuesday, I was running late and behind, and I guess I didn't clean it in the right amount of days, and so it stopped working. And so I went to Starbucks and got a coffee. It was half off, so I only spent $3.18. I got groceries for $111.10. That includes a trip to Aldi's. I didn't feel like meal prepping because I'm still sick, if you can't tell. I got this like prepared thing at Whole Foods where it's already it's got salmon, sweet potatoes, and green beans. I'm just gonna portion that out to have like for lunch or dinner this week, and then I'm just gonna make PB&Js. I don't feel like cooking at all. I even went out to eat last night for dinner because I just don't feel like cooking, and I was so hungry and had barely any food in the house yesterday. I also went to the farmer's market yesterday, so all of that is wrapped up into the $111.10. I'm gonna share with you guys the biggest surprise. I've been keeping this a secret. If you do follow me on TikTok, you already know this. And I was kind of waiting to reveal this to later on, but I can't keep holding back on you guys. I'm a new grandma. My oldest daughter had a baby on 7/25, so not too long ago, about a week or so ago now. And I have been so in love with my new grandbaby. We are not putting any pictures or anything like that on the internet because there is way too many creeps. He will probably be a child that's never on the internet, which I am completely fine with. There's way too many sickos in this world. Did buy her a new mom gift, which I'm not going to show you guys or talk about right now because if some reason she watches this video, which she never watches any of my content, so I doubt it, but I don't want this to leak to her. I will make a video and maybe we'll pack her new mom gift, like a little gift basket I'm making for her together. Like I'll make a video of it and post it when she gets her gift. I bought a couple of things on Etsy, and then I'm gonna make some homemade stuff as well, and I will give that to her later on once all of that is in. But I bought a couple of things on Etsy. My sister is sharing the cost with me to some degree, and I spent $107.44 on the Etsy gifts. And then yesterday I went to Target and got my new grandbaby some bottles. He needs some certain kind of bottles. I spent $10.99 at Target yesterday getting those. And then like I said, I went out to eat last night because I actually just got takeout. I don't ever sit down at a restaurant and eat these days, especially because I'm sick. I try to stay home as much as possible. I got some Mexican from a local Mexican place, and I spent $14.43. And I did pay my rent, and that cost me $1,601.35. For a total this week, I spent $1,882.43 on everything. Y'all, my grandbaby is the freaking cutest and the sweetest little boy. Actually the first boy on my side of the family for like a while, because I'm one of 3 sisters, and then I have 2 daughters, and I'm the only one of my sisters that has any kids. So it's a bunch of girls on our side, and so it's so fun having a little boy. I can't wait to see him grow up. I can't wait to share more about what it's like being a first-time grandma. I'm also ahead of my peers because I'm 42 years old, and most people my age are not first-time grandmas. So it's kind of weird because a lot of people I work with are like older than me, and their kids are just now like graduating college or just now graduating high school, or not too long ago did that. and so they're not even in the realm of being a grandparent. So it's so weird, but it's so cool. I love it, and I'm just so in love with my new grandbaby, and I wish I could share pictures and everything, but we're not gonna do that. There's just way too many creeps. I am gonna make a separate video, like a debt kind of update on my credit card situation, because I've paid some of it off. I've got several comments to make a video about that between YouTube and TikTok, but I've also been kind of scared because I feel like I wanted to be a lot further along in paying it off than I am now. I'm making my payments every month and everything, but it's like I wanted it to be gone. I thought I was gonna hop on this like budgeting thing, and then instantly I'd be able to put $1,000 on it because I was spending a lot of money frivolously. Now, don't get me wrong, I have been spending money on like my apartment and things that bring me joy that I've wanted to, and I never wanted this to be a budgeting series where I went cold turkey on everything and I only bought groceries and gas and then put all the rest of my money on my credit cards, because literally I've been like that before and it does not bring me happiness, and I've gone through periods where I do that and then I go and binge spend, and because I felt like I've like had withdrawals from spending like joy money. So I've been trying to be really smart about the choices that I make in financially and buy things that bring me joy, that are sensible and will actually bring more functionality to my life. I think I'm almost done setting up my apartment, and I feel like it brings me so much more joy to come in here, because I've lived several apartments over the last 14 years where it was literally like a jail cell. I had nothing hung on the walls, barely any furniture. It was like a TV and a couch. I was living like a bachelor, and it was so joyless. So I'm trying to find a balance between spending money on things that bring me joy, that are also bringing me function to my life, that aren't too frivolously spent dollars, but also being able to pay off my debt in a reasonable amount of time. It may not be as fast as I want it to be, and I think that's kind of what's tripping me up. But if I wanted to, I could literally just be like that. Groceries and gas, everything else goes to my credit cards and whatever other bills, obviously electricity and whatever. But I don't know, maybe I'll try to get there. It's just really hard. Anyway, I'm ending this video here. I love y'all, and I will see y'all next week. Bye!